welcome to Wednesday. What is Wednesday's car? Well, it's a supercar. It's the 2017 Acura NSX NC1. And if you're not familiar with NSXs and you're like, what is NC1? So my 1991 NSX is an NA1 and this is an NC1. So first off, if you're not familiar with this particular car, this car has a sticker price of $196,000. I don't get over that. And if you own an NC1 or if you own a supercar or you're gonna get a supercar, trust me, you're not gonna get over that because it's normal not to get over owning a car that cost almost $200,000. But this is one of those cars that was ahead of its time and it's worth every single penny. This is a hybrid supercar. We've got a Cosworth V6 with 2 turbos and 3 electric motors. And at the time, one of the only other cars, I'm not saying it was the only one, but one of the only other well-known cars was the Porsche 918 Spyder, which is like over $1 million. Everyone says when this car came out, and even till today, that this was hypercar territory because of its design. Now, I am beyond ecstatic because we've had this for a couple of months and I can't get over the way it looks. It is absolutely amazing. And it also kind of, you know, it kind of spoils you. It kind of reminds you that like there's like a whole different world of cars. And it makes sense why all the big YouTubers and most of the people, they slowly graduate to supercars and hypercars, unless you're like a serious connoisseur where you're getting vintage Ferraris or you know, vintage Porsches or something like that. The supercar is essentially the way that everybody wants to slowly navigate to. And the reason why is because they're so special. Now, right now, I can turn this knob right here and we could go into quiet mode and the exhaust is quiet, the ride feels cush, but most of the time, you wanna take this knob and you wanna go not to sport, sport's nice, but you wanna go to Sport Plus and the exhaust opens up big time. The crazy thing is that this particular NSX has science and speed downpipes and it has K&N air filters. And when I put the window down, oh my gosh, it is so loud. So let's show you here real quick. Just a little push because we're on a normal road here. But the sound is super awesome. Now, you're probably wondering what sport is for. Well, when we go to the sport, it has that sporty feel, but what it's not doing, it's not going in EV mode. Now, the electric motors aren't just designed for you to creep around your neighborhood on the electric motor and scare people because you're literally just creeping around. We'll see if we could do a video of that. But it also assists with turbo lag and launching a car, and it's just designed to help with the all-wheel drive system, the SH system. It's just integrated in the whole entire experience, and I love that. Now, we've got to talk more about the design of this car and the feel and everything. This is just a really amazing looking car on the outside. Like, I am always blown away by how it looks, and I think it's just so special to just be able to experience the NA1 NSX, my 1991, and jump into an NC1. It really is one of those things in life that like I don't take for granted. It's something truly beautiful. And the crazy thing is that you could still feel the NSX in this car. This car takes itself serious where it's supposed to. It takes itself serious in the engineering and driving experience. It really is just a phenomenal experience. It's nothing like the original NSX when it comes to what it offers. It's at the time the original NSX you know, a lot of people question its power, and to be honest with you, it's a wonderful car. I love to drive the original NSX, but when they made the NSX an official supercar in every standard, I feel like it really gave credit, and it really finally paid homage to the NSX in a way that everybody wanted to see it. And I think it's epic. Now, I've owned about 60 cars, and when you think about the cars that you could buy for this money, like, nothing comes close. Nothing. An Audi R8 is literally a POS compared to this on every single aspect. Every single aspect. A Ferrari F430, around the same price if you get a really, really good one, especially if you get a gated transmission. None of the experience, none of the reliability, not as fast, just nothing. I mean, there's really nothing that can come close. A GT4 is in the same category, and of course, a GT4 is not even in this category. It's only in the price category. So what does that tell you? That this is an absolute steal. This is an absolute bargain. And if you look at every single YouTube video, and I'm not gonna say an absolute, if you look at most of the YouTube videos on YouTube about this car, they always start off with like, you need to drive this. This is the most underrated car out there. This is the best value for a supercar. This is the best supercar you could buy for the money. And this car was ahead of its time. As a matter of fact, Doug DeMuro went on a rant in his video talking about how amazing this car is and how this car is gonna shoot up in price. Only the true idiots will never understand how special this car is. And I use the word idiots, I know it sounds bad, is because only the people who don't know cars don't know the NSX and don't understand the NSX. And honestly, I don't have patience for it, because unlike a lot of people who are trying to make friends, I'm not. I'm just here to tell you the truth. Now, I got real lucky because Pat at Pat's Garage hooked me up. This is a very well sorted NSX. And they're starting to get a little bit up there in age. I mean, this is a 2017, so we're looking at 7 years. And, you know, a lot of them have low miles. Some of them have, you know, some decent miles on them. But overall, the reliability on these things are phenomenal, because that's what Honda's known for. I honestly think that this is truly the best purchase I've made for a car in the past decade. And I make mistakes. Like, the RX-7 was literally a museum piece. Like, it was literally beautiful. But I got it with the check engine light. I got it with the second turbo not working. I got it with the AC all jacked up. You know, like, there was all kinds of issues with the coolant system. I worked on that car for a while. And that's the thing that people don't understand, is that reliability is so important today that supercars of this price range are literally a money pit. And if you want to be smart and own a car that everyone agrees is amazing, if you want to be smart and buy a car that's going to go up in value, and if you want a car that's going to treat you well, I mean, that's the NSX. And that's why I bought it, because it does everything and above, and I absolutely love the way it looks.